What else happened last night? The Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did not get to see it. I fell asleep because Netflix was just cutting in and out, and I was
Yes.
like, "This is torture."
That's a problem for them. The Steelers play on Netflix on Christmas, and
do they?
Yeah, they do, and that's going to be a problem for Yinzers are going to be pissed.
Yeah, like I watched the last two fights. The co-main event was incredible. Like one of the best boxing matches.
chicks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Serrano and Taylor. That was an awesome fight. But the entire thing was in 480p the entire night.
Yeah.
Whole
buffering,
time.
except for Mike Tyson's ass, which came into a clear 4K.
I haven't
whenever
heard
that
about
came
this,
up.
but show me the. Can we play the video?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got you for sure. Let me pull it up.
Are we going to
It's-
be able to put this on
Yeah,
the
for
video?
sure.
Who cares?
I'll cut it over. Oh wait.
Yeah, so he's being interviewed by his son.
Fuck. All right.
What's your prediction?
Vicious win.
Vicious win. Thank you, Dad.
Love you.
Love you too.
I mean, watching that live was literally one of
Crazy.
the funniest things I've ever seen in my
I
entire
didn't see it
life.
live, but it's almost like camera work from The Office, where it slowly pans and his ass.
He's just walking away and wearing a thong. Just
Yeah, he has like a sumo
he
diaper
has like a
on.
sumo diaper.
And you
You
can
could
tell the
see his
cameraman
full ass.
tries to zoom in, he's like, "Oh fuck." I just showed
Oh, shit.
Iron Mike's ass to 120
mean, he walked
million
away.
people.
A fucking legend
Yeah.
is being exposed.
Probably broke the record for most people to
Yeah.
watch anything.
Yeah.
And just, here's your ass.
Here's your bare ass.
Okay, I didn't know why they kissed. I didn't know why he said "love you" and kissed him.
Yeah.
So not knowing that made it even sillier.
Yeah, if you didn't just tell me that was his son, I'd be like, wait, he just kissed. Oh, his ass.
That was just
Where
the whole-
was he? In some spa?
Yeah.
He's in some Greek bathhouse.
It's like, we caught up with Mike Tyson in a Greek bathhouse. Just a bunch of naked guys around,
God, yeah.
just on their phone. Oh,
And
man.
the slow walk away and the pan, it was just all staged perfectly.
That's so funny.
Perfect comedic timing.
Yeah.
for something that makes me giggle
Yeah.
every time. Still,
And then the fight was maybe the saddest thing.
Yeah, what
Yeah, it
happened with
was.
the fight?
No.
I mean,
Nothing.
he's old.
He's-
You
Did
know,
it- so I heard he lost, but was
Yeah.
it close? Did
No.
he do anything?
No, in fact, I've been pretty ambivalent towards Jake Paul. As
Yeah.
he gets I love fighting. I love MMA.
Right.
I love
Yeah.
boxing. So I've been pretty ambivalent. He clearly he picks his fights very strategically.
Right.
Like somebody over the hill that doesn't box
Right.
typically,
Yeah.
and then he
Yes.
knocks them out.
Right.
And I actually gained respect for him because he could have knocked Mike Tyson out.
Yeah.
Mike he's 58.
He's old.
He doesn't
I mean,
have
he's-
it anymore.
yeah.
His legs weren't there, his reflexes weren't there, and there were times where he could have just unloaded and KO'd him, and
Yeah.
he knew that 72,000 people who already are there because they hate him and want to watch him get
Yeah.
knocked out. If he knocked out Mike Tyson, there might have been a riot.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't there a no knockout rule listed in the agreement or something like that?
I
I,
think
heard
that-
that right before it
I
started.
think that these it's like a celebrity boxing a person or whatever. I think that that's all a fucking work,
Yeah.
dude. There's there may be that clause in the contract
No
or something,
knockout.
but the Paul brothers put that together, and Logan Paul's in wrestling, so coming from my wrestling background, I'm always there's something up here.
Well, I think that Mike, what's his name? Jake Paul said something like, Tyson has been a big supporter since the beginning of my career.
Yeah. Oh,
so I
okay.
think that they know each other well enough
Yeah.
that,
whole
we're
thing was,
basically going to go out and have a sparring
Yeah.
fight
Yeah.
match. But yeah, it was pretty brutal to watch. I mean, it was
tough.
there was a moment where I was like, we should all be ashamed of
Yeah.
ourselves. Like this giant spectacle to watch, a guy
In
who-
Cowboy
Older man,
Stadium.
Yeah.
yeah. To just watch an old legend get sacrificed to a guy who, I mean, I don't even know why Jake Paul's famous.
Just some
I just remember
YouTube
everyday
asshole.
bro,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
That's
every
all I
day, bro.
remember.
Yeah.
If you
I-
I mean, Jake Paul is in really good shape, but I feel like if you put him against somebody his stature and weight that's boxes professionally all the time, he might get pretty hurt.
Well, yeah, he
against a guy
lost.
like that.
He's fought one legit professional boxer, and it was Tyson Fury's brother, I think.
Yeah.
I forget his first name, but
Did he lose?
Yeah,
Okay.
he lost pretty handily.
So
Yeah.
he just chooses like the novelty matches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He fought like Tyrone Woodley, who's a former UFC champion, but
Okay.
he was like a wrestler. Who,
Yeah.
Keyword former.
Yes.
Former.
Just some washed up guy.
He
Yeah.
fought Mayweather.
Oh yeah, he did
Yeah.
fight Mayweather.
I thought
right?
Was that Logan?
I think that was Logan.
But either way, I
it
think
might have been Jake. I don't know.
one of them. I remember watching that fight with Mayweather, and Mayweather was out of his prime too. But he knocked him out on his feet and like held him up. You know, because like I think the fight was like you can't let this guy. He threw the show. Don't drop him to the ground because that even though he probably accidentally popped him or something. I don't know.
And Jake Paul mentioned Canelo in the lead up to the fight, and Canelo would more than likely execute him in the ring.
Yeah.
Really, I don't know
Yeah.
who that is.
Alvarez.
Yeah,
Okay.
Canelo Alvarez. He's getting older, but he's still
okay.
like
He might be the most not well known, but like the most successful boxer active right now. Would you say?
Yeah, over the past 10 years.
Yeah.
I was confident before watching the fight, or I didn't watch the fight, but I was confident before it started that Tyson was going to kill Jake Paul because the only thing I saw was the weigh-in,
The slap.
the slap.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, Tyson, he did not see that coming whatsoever. I mean, he had like anger in his eye. It looked like a bull, like when you show him the fucking flag.
Yeah.
He was just like, and it was all because like he may have stepped on his toe.
It was a
I was
work,
like, dude,
dude.
he's gonna murder this kid.
I kept having to tell people at work that it's not 1987 anymore. And I love Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And I would talk to people at work, and I'm like, he's 58. It's
Yeah, I
probably
mean,
rough.
he didn't stand a chance, but he still has it. You could tell he's still got it. I saw some training videos. Like, damn, I hope Mike Tyson fucking
Everyone
blows
does.
his
literally
head off. Yeah.
everyone was there.
Yeah.
Nobody was like, man, I hope Jake Paul.
I hope Jake
beats
Paul
No.
fucking
58-year-old
kills this
Mike
old guy.
Tyson. It was like-
Everyone hates those two. Like
Yeah.
they are just lifelong heels
Mm-hmm.
in life, and so yeah, they're gonna do the thing that pisses everyone off,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Yeah.
like if Jake Paul would have been life lighted out of the stadium, it would have been a standing ovation.
Yeah,
The best
seriously,
thing ever.
seriously. Yeah. In the interview, I guess was that before or after where the young girl was
Oh,
interviewing
no, it was
Tyson?
before. It's one of the best videos I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
What happened during this?
Somewhere in like 8 to 10 range, maybe. This
K
young
through 12.
Girl, yeah.
Yeah.
This
Which-
young girl is
Why?
is interviewing Mike Tyson and asks him like, "What do you think of legacy?" And he's like, "I think nothing of legacy. Legacy is just a name for ego." He's like, "We're nothing. When I'm dead, I'm dirt. We're all dust." And she's like, "Wow, I've never heard somebody say
Wow.
it like that." And he's like,
My parents don't say that, but
and he's like, "Why would I want somebody to think about me after I'm dead? I'm dead."
that's I love that.
to a
is
little
To
kid.
say that to a little kid is just the
I
greatest
mean, if it's one
uncle
thing.
move of all time.
It's one thing if it's like a fucking reporter,
Yeah.
like whatever, but like a little kid on like a school assignment or something that won a contest.
Yeah.
You get to talk to Mike Tyson.
He's
And
like,
You're never gonna be anything, little girl.
"The fact that
You might
death
as well-
is eternal."
You might as well quit now. You'll never be a reporter. The world is gonna end before
I've
you
adopted
turn
this-
14.
This philosophy called nihilism.
There's nothing in the great abyss.
Great a bit.
We're all circling through a black hole down the drain. And she just like,
Wow.
it's like that Jim Carrey interview.
Oh,
Ever see
yeah.
on the red carpet? He's like,
Yeah.
I just wanted to come to the most meaningless thing I could possibly come to, and I wound up here. It's like you're in like a tuxedo.
And this like girl for entertainment is like, "Oh wow, Jim Carrey's lost his mind." Great.
Gotta keep an eye on Jim Carrey, dude.
Yeah, I mean, after the Andy Kaufman thing,
Yeah.
watching that, I was like, damn, that guy's
He's
maybe
got a
he's
screw
nuts.
loose.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love the end of that documentary where he's talking about getting into character for Andy Kaufman. He's like, I think about what it means to just become somebody else and what the idea of performance even is. What if I just decided that I was Jesus?
I remember you told me about it.
And then he just stares at the camera and he goes, "I think that's it." And just takes off his mic and stands on, just like mic drop.
the camera guy's like, obviously we're gonna have to cut that.
Well, that's all he gave us. He didn't talk about Man on the Moon at all.
Just sat down for
What if I
4
became
seconds.
Jesus? Yeah, every once in a while you'd come across a Jim Carrey interview where you're just like, I don't know if I like him at all.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think like something happened where he was so on in the 90s.
Yes.
Like you see him and he's like,
Yeah.
And just eventually he was like, this is a lie.
Yeah.
I'm living a complete lie.
I think if he, like, Jim Carrey in real life was Ace Ventura, I would like him a lot. But
Yeah.
clearly, those two are not the same thing.
I
you
do
know?
remember when Dumb and Dumber 2 came out, and they were
Oh.
like him and Jeff Daniels
Yeah.
were on Jimmy Fallon. And it was very sad to see both of those guys just be like, yeah. And we're back, and it's the best comedy
Yeah.
since the first one. And I was like, like every trailer I saw for that, I was like, it looks like this movie was made for $30. Like,
Yeah.
so bad.
It's like once you see that, you almost prefer them talking about the abyss.
yeah, I
No,
would
it's
have loved them talking about the abyss.
The Abyss.